There are plenty of athletes people look at and associate with only one team. Tom Brady with the Patriots, Mike Trout with the Angels, Dirk with the Mavericks, you get the idea. But there have been plenty of A-list athletes who almost left the teams everyone knows them from for one reason or another. Because it's hard to even picture some of these guys in different uniforms, let alone accept that they almost became a reality. Here's a pretty heavy one for anyone who doesn't know this, even though it's probably the most widely known on this list. Kobe Bryant almost went to the Bulls. And the Pistons too, but the Bulls one is more of a story. It was serious enough that he spent a good amount of time researching the Chicago area and getting himself ready to ask for a trade there. Until Shaq asked for a trade from the Lakers first.
Right. We're actually looking for homes in Chicago. Researching schools, places to live.
So that was true, you were going to go to the Bulls?
Yeah.
Straight from the horse's mouth on that one. Kobe's one of the most respected and beloved players in NBA history, and it definitely helped him to be in a market like LA. NBA history could have been very different with this move if Kobe had left instead of Shaq. Could have changed the Lakers, Bulls, Heat, maybe even the Celtics histories if Kobe had left for Chicago in 2004. Also, shout out to whoever made this Bulls hoodie and they put the A and the G in Chicago upside down. Earlier this year, Mariano Rivera became the first baseball player to ever be unanimously elected to the Hall of Fame. He's generally considered the greatest relief pitcher baseball has ever seen and dominated the game for nearly 2 decades. He's famous enough that Trump played Enter Sandman for him while giving him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. But this 5-time champion relief ace was almost traded to the Tigers. Before Mariano broke out in the big leagues, the Yankees seriously almost sent him to the Tigers for David Wells, who they ended up getting anyway. Wow. Major bullet dodge there for the Yanks. Not for anyone trying to stand in their way though, except maybe Luis Gonzalez. The Raiders almost traded for Aaron Rodgers. Most people forget or didn't know at all that Rodgers sat on the bench for 3 years before becoming an NFL starter, much less the quarterback he ended up being. In 2007, in what would eventually be Brett Favre's last season as a Packer, the team reportedly considered a move that would have changed the future of the NFL, both then and now. They almost sent Aaron Rodgers to the Raiders for Randy Moss.
I'd take your whole family on a vacation and leave you on planet Clown.
Imagine the Raiders today with Aaron Rodgers dealing with the Antonio Brown stuff. What a crazy world we could be in. Tim Duncan said he came real close to leaving the Spurs in 2000. Doing so could have cost the Spurs up to 4 championships in this century. Who did he say he really wanted to join and almost did? The Orlando Magic. Imagine Tim Duncan and Sugarland Skeeters legend Tracy McGrady on the same team in the early 2000s. Duncan really could have won his back-to-back MVPs on the Magic. Luckily for Spurs fans and people who like Greg Popovich and his dynasty, that never happened. Maybe if he actually went through with leaving and did it a year earlier, the Knicks could have won a championship. During his goodbye game, Mets fans showed the world how much they love David Wright. He was their captain, a team icon, and an incredibly admired player. Too bad they tried to trade him when he was in the minor leagues. The Mets offered David Wright in a trade to the Blue Jays in 2002 for Jose Cruz Jr. Would you believe the Blue Jays were the ones who said no to that? And just like that, an incredible turn of events came to be, leading to the storied career of a New York baseball legend, who they almost shipped to Canada. Mets Twitter is gonna lose it when they find out about this one. Thank you guys for watching, we really hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, there are plenty of other superstars who almost left the teams they spent their whole careers with. This video is just highlighting 5 icons with interesting stories. Feel free to share some other ones in the comments that this video didn't cover. And as always, we hope to see you later and have a nice day. Thanks.
Fans will be so in love with a player, but if he goes to another team, they boo him. This is the same human being in a different shirt. They hate him now.